Hello and welcome to today's video. Now, as you can see, everything looks a little bit different because we haven't actually started in Minecraft. Don't worry, we will be jumping over to Minecraft, but as I promised at the end of last video, I'm going to be catching you up with everything that's happened because it's been about a week or kind of a week and a bit, and a lot happens quite quick. Sometimes there can be like a week or two of nothing, and then suddenly there'll be a week or two and loads of stuff can happen. So I'm going to be breaking you down those bits and things. So first of all, we ended last time kind of where, we made New England, I made my governmental pledge, all of that, and all that lovely stuff. Then people started claiming different bits. I'll go to the most updated map in a minute, but before that, I want to talk to you about the press queues. So, every now and then, a government will be given press questions. Our one will be called PMQs because I'm a Prime Minister, so it'll be Prime Minister questions. But other countries, it will just be press queues, which is press questions. And you have to basically answer those questions. If you lie and then get caught out, well, congratulations, you've then been outed as a lying government. But if you're telling the truth, then, you tell the truth. And it's a chance of other governments, other players to kind of ask what your goals are and just ask really what you're up to. Now we'll get into the more interesting stuff. So obviously you can see the date here. The box set master officially claimed Germany after completed the agreed components. This is the flag they chose. They chose to be green on the map, and I think they wanted to replace the original color to be green. And yeah, so that's their flag there for Germany. In other news as well, Henry, who we had talked about before, of Australia, is the Imperator of Australia, chose this as their flag. And I also made some things happen. Now, I mentioned last video that I had done some stuff in France, and I have claimed France with Philly, and I made this the French flag. Obviously, this is the, where is it? This is the New England flag, and I made this the French flag. And the reason why I claimed France is because I do want to kind of expand out in that area. But also, I haven't properly claimed it because what I've done is what England and Wales basically have-ish in real life, or what I've done with Wales in this world as well, which is their government. So Connor owns Wales in the DynamicCraft Earth's SMP. He will control all of the government affairs inside the country, and I will control all of the affairs outside the country. But if something goes wrong inside, or I want to step off, I feel like I need to step in, then obviously I can, and I will, because it's in my best interest, because I control external affairs. So, it goes backwards and forwards. And that's also what I've done with France. Separately to France, I have made a colony, which means I just claim and I own that land like everything else. And my colony is India. I made the colony in India, a kind of good distance from England, a kind of good distance from Australia, so it could be a nice kind of trade outpost, so neither of us have to go all the way. And also because there's some different kind of biomes over there, and it's just nice kind of spread out somewhere else and have a big kind of landmass kind of circling loads of people, because I know a few people have interest in areas in kind of Asia's way, and obviously there's someone, obviously Henry's in Australia, and other people have interest in kind of Africa. So to be kind of bang in the middle of that is really good for me, I think, for New England. And obviously here we had about King Croy. Now we'll go to the most recent map, and you can see here we have New England. Sorry, this is the power map. This is the most recent map. So we have the box set master with, we're starting order, New England, which is us, obviously we're here. Then you've got Wales, which we also kind of devolvedly, I guess, control, which is there. We then have Ireland, which is still the same. Scotland, which is here and also now in Denmark. Australia, which is down here. The Ottawa Central Republic, which is still just chilling up there. Germany, which is obviously now here in Germany. Also, I've had words that they might want to change their thing to New Germany, like old New England, but that's just, that doesn't really affect anything. Then we have France, which we also own similar to Wales. And then we have New India. Now, I want to have everything I completely own. I want to put the word new in front of it. So obviously, I completely own England, so it's New England. I completely own India, so it's New India. We also own Sri Lanka down here as well. Now, the reason India isn't red is because it is its own country, and while it's under kind of British government, it is its own country. Like, it's its own thing. I'm going to be doing some things differently there once other people set up, but for now it's going to roll the same as England, but it's kind of going to be joint at the moment between me and Connor as we figure some things out. Now here you can see the red bits here and they're kind of everywhere, kind of down this curve here which is, as you can see, this is the power map. So these are the different countries that have powers. Obviously Lucy has powers in these two locations in Denmark and in Scotland. I have power in England, Wales, France, India and Sri Lanka. So that is basically everything that you need to be caught up on. If you want me to do a kind of separate video reading out press questions, because we're going to get a few of these, then I can do that. So I'm happy to do that as well. And if you'd rather me not do the catch-ups at the start of the video, and instead maybe rather me kind of just do separate videos where I do catch-ups on all the big events and all the stuff happening, then I can do that as well. By the way, if you want the stuff on the kind of, if you want to read these things yourself, let me know and I'll just put them in the description for you. So yeah, I don't know if anyone wants that, so I haven't done it at the moment, but if you put a comment down, I will literally do it probably within that day, or as soon as I see it. So yeah, so Germany came to a few different things, a few different countries, whatnot. I'm not going to say who in case they don't want me to, and basically asked to join a form of alliance. It wasn't like an exact alliance, it was just like a form of one. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was in the Senate, so let me go here. Here we go, here it was here. So, and New England have had talks with it and stuff. So it says here, Germany is proud to announce we have founded the German International Welfare Organization, or GIWO, I don't know, or GIWO, maybe, who knows. GIWO, that sounds kind of cool. We will aim to assure the safety of our allies diplomatically, to ensure things run as smoothly as we deem need be. Do not mistake us for a NATO ripoff. GIWO, or GIWO, we'll go with GIWO. GIWO is not a military alliance or a political alliance. We instead work towards the best outcomes for Germany in other countries, so it's just for Germany. For example, if something occurs in another country that indirectly affects Germany in a negative way, they will intervene politically with GIWO for Germany's best interests. The reason we have asked countries to join with GIWO is because to assure the best of Germany. We understand that means helping other countries. So basically what it is it's almost like a favour company, I think, or like a favour organisation. So its goals are just for Germany, but if you're in a kind of battle or a feud with another country and your feud is, you know, messing up something in Germany or causing trouble in Germany, if you're in GIWO, they then come and help you. No questions asked. They're not military, not politically, they're not going to, like, you know, do propaganda of that, but they will just help you in however they deem necessary for whatever's going on, I guess. Now, in order for me to kind of join, which New England has joined, we could leave at any time, but at this current time, New England has officially joined GIWO, as well as has another country, but as I said, I'm not going to tell you that country unless they don't want me to. Oh, I'll ask them next time, and if they say yes, then I'll let you know. But basically, what we got in return is, I can't remember. Okay, right, let me have a think. Okay, so in return, we got a guarantee that they wouldn't spread into Greece or Italy, as well as the fact that we'd get some, like, you know, some cheaper deals on certain things. So I'm not going to say, well, I am going to say it, I guess. Me and one of the other countries do have interest in doing things in Greece and Italy, as do Germany. So that was part of the deal. I said, hey, I'll join GIWO if you make sure you don't go into Greece or Italy. And they said yes, and then we joined. And obviously, you know, there's benefits both ways regarding trade and whatnot. Like, it's also like a kind of treaty of friendship, I guess. This kind of almost out of respect to be like, I'll help you if we cause trouble for you, and they'll help us in return. So it's not NATO, it's just kind of like a I'll help you situation. Anyway, let's get onto the rest of the... Okay, so as you can see, I'm on a mining spree at level -57, and I've just found diamonds. I've also managed to get Fortune 3, so I'm going to be using it on this, because I have Fortune 3 on an iron pickaxe I got from the end, but I've managed to get a book for my netherite pickaxe. Now, I've also done loads of work on the castle, but I'm going to show, obviously, you know, we're very deep on the ground, so I'm going to show you all of that when we get up top. And what I've done is I finally done the layout to the castle. So we know the exact size that it's going to be, and basically all of that, which is very good, which means I can actually split England up into zones, which I have done, not completely, but I've done the main important zones. So I've split it up into the shopping district zone. I've given us a kind of airport docks, that's military zone, which we did last video, I believe. And I've also given us another one, which is like a little park zone, as well as two smaller ones either side of the shopping district, kind of like circle and cement it in, which is going to be the like little farms, which will be working on in probably episode 3 or something, because I think next time we're going to do something with Parliament, which should be quite interesting. So 3 diamonds here. I've also got this on me at the moment. This is 1 of 2 mining trips. I've got loads more stuff up top. Let's see how many diamonds we've got from 3. I was going to say 1. Right, we got 3. Sorry, 5. We got 5 from 3. It's pretty good. I was going to say we got 1 from 3. What kind of scam is that? So I'm going to keep on mining for a bit, and then we'll go up to the top of the surface and we'll see the spoils of mining. So I'm going to go for as long as this diamond pickaxe takes me, and I'll see you up there. Okay, so the time lapse is over and I have completed mining, and it looks like Ben is here. You've heard a bit about him before. So he will be making a public kind of voice appearance in future episodes, but yes, for now he will stay silent. So anyway, up here is the stuff that we have got. So I've got all of this, obviously redstone lapis, all of this stuff here, as well as all of this from a separate mining thing which I spoke about earlier. Diamonds I've kept in here. By the way, if you're wondering what these are what I give to players when they join. Everything else in here is mine. So yeah, we've got quite a bit of diamonds, which is, we should turn those into blocks, but oh well, you know, it's pretty good. We've got a lot of stuff there. Now, obviously I said I was going to show you how I have split England up into zones, and obviously the castle progress. So I'll explain the zones on the map first, so then you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. Need to make sure the map's in the right direction. Okay, here we go. So obviously here is, you know what we really need? I need like a block like it. Right, so here is where we are obviously. Now I've kind of forested up these bits a bit more, which I'll show you in a sec from an air view. This here is the shopping district. This bit here, this section where I'm looking at, as you can see on the screen where my cursor is, that's the shopping district. This bit here is a park. This bit here is the kind of military airport kind of dock zone, which we did last video. This is going to be just a little thing, I don't know. This is going to be the castle zone. You can see a bit of the castle outline here, which I'll show you in a second from the air. And this here is going to be a farm, and this will probably be a farm over here as well. And I haven't done all the other bits as well. Obviously Wales are now too, but I have separate plans for Wales. And yeah, there's also going to be sections where I build the capital building and kind of all of that lovely jobby stuff. But those are just the main zones that we'll be doing for the recent videos. So taking up to the skies for a second, you can see that I've forested up these areas here. Again, the park zone and the castle. Now there was actually a little bug where random strips of caves and cliffs generation, like normal world generation, was spawning on the world. So we had to go back to an earlier save, which means we lost the work we did last video, but only the end of it. So I rebuilt the tower again on that side. I actually extended it a little bit longer, and I added on this bit. I've also since added on that bit, but the main bit of the castle is the sides, which you can see I've now fully kind of laid out a template for the kind of design of it all, and it's huge. It is really big. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of rooms in here. I think maybe probably 1 or 2 big halls or big hallways to fill up the space with, because every single room would take a while, but it is something I want to do because this will be the main base of this kind of season. So, you know, we will fill it up. It won't be just a massive open gap. And as he said here, these are the different zones. So you can get a bit of perspective here of how big the shopping district zone is. And you know, if it gets filled up, I'll just make more. Maybe make a colony. The final thing that I did was something I did because I had spare materials, and I was like, well, you know, it kind of adds a little thing. You just add this little kind of tower thing here opposite the castle, mainly for people to sleep in and kind of stay. Because while building the castle, there's nowhere for other people to stay at the moment, so I just thought build this. You know, tear it down, turn it into something else later at a later date, but that's what it is for now. So I know most of this video was just kind of talking about joining with Germany and stuff, but we did actually get a lot done, obviously off screen and in the montages. We've got loads of mining done, which is going to be useful for us in the future when we open up shops and do deals like with Australia and other kind of countries and nations in future videos. I've shown you the upgrades to the castle. We've split England up into zones. We are now good to go for England. All the planning is complete. I've gathered a bunch of resources. I'm going to continue gathering more in different time lapses and kind of on streams, just out of video. So next week, next video, whatever, episode 3, we can start properly building England and not do all the planning, not do just loads of kind of talking, and actually get building. And I do believe next time we're going to be starting building with Parliament, so that should be quite fun. But not the Parliament you're expecting, you'll see. So let's go say goodbye to Ben, to the people, and be sure to remember, join the Discord in the description below, and, well, you know, we'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye!